welcome video. So that took me back for just a millisecond, but that's okay because as with everything else, technology always goes wrong, whether it's online, offline, or whatever else. And today's actually gonna be very unique because it is our very first premiere live show of the year. So, of course, we want to welcome everybody into 2021. I want to make sure that all of you had yourself a nice rest over the holidays and, most importantly, had a very wonderful time with your family. But notwithstanding, the year has already started, and that means that for all of us, the goals, the planning, and everything along those lines are about to begin. Now, you can probably call this an extra bonus from our Vlogmas series. For those of you who are not aware, over the past, I don't know, 31 or even 32 days within the month of December, starting on December 1st, we started something called Vlogmas, which meant that every single day I uploaded a video onto my YouTube channel just because I wanted to share, just because I wanted to provide value. But more importantly, I also felt that it was an opportunity for me to test myself. December was a tremendously busy month for me, and I had lots of things going on, but I wanted to challenge myself to upload at least one video still every single day because I thought that if I can do that little small thing, set that little small goal for myself and exceed that, reach it, and go even beyond that, then there isn't anything that we can't do when it comes to our goals for 2021 and beyond. And so not only did we do the first 25 days, which was the original plan, after Christmas Day on the 25th, I decided to go until the end of the year, which we did. And even yesterday, we uploaded another one. And today, we're doing another live. But obviously, this is not going to go on forever because, yes, we're exceeding expectations and we're getting into the habit of exceeding expectations and goals once again. However, this month, as I'm about to be sharing with you, is going to be extremely busy. And so I want to share with you just a little bit about that in just a moment as well. But at the same time, this live stream, this show is also very different because unlike a lot of my previous ones, this isn't just going out to whomever watches us live. If in the past, if you missed it, then it's kind of gone. You won't be able to see it again unless you do a search or somehow you go back into my playlist or go back into my YouTube channels and try to see what you have missed. But most people won't do that. And so for a lot of live streams, we know that there aren't going to be too many people who are watching the replays because the most important thing is that for them, they get to watch us live. They get to be on the show. They get to interact and engage and ask questions and all those things. And yes, we'll still do those. However, today, I actually intend for this message to go out maybe to my current friends. Anybody who may or may not be in a relationship with me professionally or personally as friends or whatever else, today, whether now or in the past, because this is also going to go out in some of my other pages or old groups or anyone who may have interacted with me in the past. And the reason why I want to do this is because I intentionally do want to reach out to some of my old friends from the past, maybe friends of the future that we'll be friends again with later on. And that's because I understand that the last year had been extremely different for all of us. More specifically, many things have changed. 2020, I believe, was that year of change for me. A lot of it has changed as well. For what I had been doing, probably to some of the old friends that I'm talking to right now, I'm no longer doing. 2020 took a hit for all of us. This means that everything that I had been previously doing before, my live seminars, my live events, my live in-person courses, my traveling around to do seminars and speak around the world, traveling every single month and meeting up with clients, renting out my venues, all those things, because obviously we're in a lockdown and we still are and will continue to be for now, I guess just announced another 3 months or so, right? This has put a big dent in all of our plans. And so for me, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. This almost was for me a blessing in disguise because it forced me to do many new things, make changes to the way that I did my businesses. So everything that wasn't done right, everything that I wasn't happy with, everything that I did not want to go on and continue to do anymore, it gave me a reason. It gave me an excuse to make those changes. And so that's why many things have changed. And so, with all of that notwithstanding, it was probably one of the best years that I have had in due to recent memory. And I'm not just talking about this to brag or to impress you or to say anything other than the fact that, yes, I want to impress upon you that this is something that is possible, right? I'm not just talking about monetarily. I'm not just talking about financially. I'm not just talking about business success. Yes, we've been able to get results in those as well. For example, last year, I moved into this house. In the next couple of months, next few months, maybe after all the renovation is done, we're going to be moving into another new house. And so, yes, business wise, things have been good. But the reason why I say that it's been my best year yet is because of the time that I was able to spend at home with family, doing what I enjoyed, being an introvert, not talking to anybody if I didn't want to, and still be able to, let's just be humble, let's just be conservative, let's just say being able to make a living, let's just say being able to survive. Because quite frankly, I believe many people around the world, that's what they're after right now. They want to be able to feed their family. They want to be able to survive. And so with all of that, yes, professionally as well as personally, it has been something that I consider to be spectacular. Now, just to also share with you, in just one of several of my brand new communities that I have started, that I've been a part of in 2020, well, one of them, ever since March, it grew from 0 to over 120,000 Facebook members. Another Facebook group, we had another over 100,000 in that group as well. And we also had, in terms of membership users, another one of our projects from 0 to over 350,000 people. Another Facebook group with over 100,000 Facebook likes, YouTube channels with over 10,000 subscribers in just a few months. And I have actually been very blessed to be involved in multiple $1 million launches as well. So yes, business-wise, there is a lot that has changed. There is a lot that I have been doing that is extremely different from what I had been doing, which I would probably say is so much better. Because not only did it give me personal accomplishments, but yes, in terms of brand new business partners, brand new ventures, brand new ways of starting new businesses, online and offline. This is something that I believe that money cannot buy. And ironically, many of the things that I have been offering in order to make these sales, to build these businesses, right? Actually, I've been offering a lot of things for free. Yes, you heard me right. I offered a lot of things for free. And that means that all the things that I've been doing prior to the lockdowns, prior to the pandemic, I actually had not been doing any of them. Remember, I can't sell any courses. I can't do any live seminars. I don't have anything even today to offer, even if I wanted to. So yes, the funny thing is we got all those results as a result of sharing value and providing free value for free to the mass market around the world, not just locally in, let's say in Malaysia or in Penang where I am, or in KL or in Singapore, nearby countries like Vietnam or Thailand or Indonesia. No, I'm talking about worldwide. We're able to share a lot of different things to many people around the world. And that's why this has been so successful. Now, also keep in mind, of course, having something for free and giving away something for free and giving away and exchanging time for free to help other people, while it may be very rewarding, it can definitely be rewarding because you're helping other people to be successful. It is definitely, on a business standpoint, not something that makes the most sense, right? I'm sure you can agree with that. On a business standpoint, it is not the best possible business model. Now, I may or may not continue to do some of these free things again this year. Maybe to a certain extent, I will, but I would probably say maybe some of them will remain intact. For example, if you don't know already, for the past several months, we have been teaching, we've been sharing, we've been doing a lot of things and have been growing one of our smaller mastermind groups that you can find. And this one will definitely remain for free for the foreseeable future. Go to simonleon.com/mastermind and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, I believe that while all of this will remain intact, all in all, 2021 will continue to be yet another really extremely exciting year. We have many things in terms of new businesses, in terms of new projects, in terms of new ventures that we are going to launch. I also have several brand new partnerships, as well as lots more new opportunities. And that transitions into why I want to kind of put more focus on you now. Whether you're a new friend, whether you're an old friend, somebody that we have lost touch with, or whatever else, I believe that right now there might be maybe 2, maybe 3 different types of people who are watching this particular video. Although there's probably going to be 2 that I want to focus on right now. The first kind would be, let's say, people that don't know what I'm talking about, people who are watching this and we're on pretty good terms. You know, we've been talking over the last several weeks, several days, several months, and we have plans to work together and we have plans to do more things. And all those great, amazing plans also may involve you. So you are the people, one of the kinds that I would be talking to right now. Maybe you learned from me. Maybe you want opportunities, or maybe that, you know, maybe we hadn't really been talking, but we're not really in bad terms, so to speak. You're interested, but maybe you were just shy to ask. You're shy to approach me. You're shy to message me. And you now know that there is opportunity. Well, now this is your time. Okay. This is my invitation to you to reconnect. And let's say that you're interested. Maybe you have my contact information already. You want to contact me directly from wherever you're watching me at right now. Please do so, right? Or go to my mastermind group that you see on the page right now. And maybe that's where you want to go as well. So yes, this is our opportunity to reconnect. Then there is the second kind. The second kind of people, maybe I'm not in so good terms with. Maybe something happened in the past. Maybe we used to work together. Maybe you were a mentee. Maybe you were a student and things didn't go so well and some misunderstanding happened. Maybe something went sour. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe you did something wrong, or maybe we did something that each other didn't like. I don't know. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying right now, as I mentioned earlier, in 2021, I am wiping the slates clean. And so what I'm doing right now is, yes, I am being the bigger person. And I am saying, let the past be in the past. Let bygones be bygones. And let it all be water under the bridge. As my little girl, right, one of her favorite movies, Frozen, Elsa, and she is famous for saying the past is in the past, so just let it go. Okay, so if you are as big as a person as maybe you want to be, maybe this is one of the things that you want to change for yourself in 2021 and beyond as well, then maybe it is time for us to rekindle, so to speak, that previous relationship that we maybe once had. Maybe we had once a really good potential of working together. And what I'm telling you right now is, regardless of what happened, what that situation may have been, maybe that project is no longer active anymore either. What I am involved in this time and this year is so much more and so much bigger than, you know, things that didn't work out in past relationships. The egos and whatever else, your pride, forget about all of that, because in 2021 and beyond, I believe it is not only my time, but if you let it, it will also be your time as well. And let's be frank, maybe there is a third kind of person. I mentioned maybe 1, maybe 2, but now I think that maybe there is a third kind of person. Maybe you are a kind of person that maybe perhaps I never got to know. Maybe we had just an acquaintance type of relationship. Maybe we never got to know each other. Maybe you were never really interested in what I was doing, or maybe I was never interested in what you were doing. No worries. If at any point in time you do become interested in whatever it is that I might be sharing over the next few months, then of course the door is always going to be open to you. So if we just don't have that business relationship, we've never really been talking about business, we've just been friends, we've been, just saying what's up in passing and whatever else, I want to keep that friendship. Don't get me wrong. This is not going to be, let's say, online marketing or business and internet entrepreneurship. It's not going to be for everybody. And I know that not everybody is meant to work together, to be business partners, to be mentor and mentees. And that's probably why so many of my previous relationships have actually gone sour, to the point, well, yes, there's even been some pretty bad things that happened. And if you're interested to know more about those, of course, you can do that by going to here, simonleung.com/defamation case. I talked about this briefly over the past, different episodes of this live stream. So I'm not going to get into that anymore right now, but just to let you know, regardless of what happened in the past, there are many things that I could obviously have pursued and chased, but I didn't. I chose to be a bigger person then, and now I'm choosing to be a bigger person now as well. So like I said, I personally believe that I have changed, whether it's for the better or for the worse. That is your decision to make. I believe it doesn't really matter. But regardless, in terms of changing, I hope you have as well. I hope that you're in the process of doing it, because as time goes on, we do get more mature, we do grow, and we do become bigger and better people. So maybe now is the time for us to rekindle. Maybe it is not, but it doesn't really matter. So whether or not you want to be a part of this, I don't know, resurrection of a relationship, of a friendship, or whatever. Regardless, I believe that I've done my part, right? I've done what I needed to do in order to communicate my thoughts, my feelings, to reach out, whomever you might be, whomever I might be talking to, whomever might be on the side of the screen. And if something that I said maybe kind of hit a note because we happen to have that type of relationship of a misunderstanding, or something went sour, then maybe now is the time for us to rekindle that. It doesn't matter. Like I said, if it doesn't happen, like I said, I've done my parts, and the rest is up to you. No hard feelings. We can still part as friends if you want, or if you don't want, you still want to remain as enemies and everything else, then it doesn't matter. Okay, so with all of that, I do notice, actually, since I was on the wrong tab, I just noticed that we actually do have a few different people who have been commenting and saying hi over the last few minutes. And so before we wrap up today, I do want to acknowledge you. We have Danny saying Happy New Year. Simon Davidson, thank you very much, Danny, for your Happy New Year wishes. A great Happy New Year to you as well. We have Nicholas with Groove Pages Training saying welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new year to you as well, Mr. Nicholas. I believe that this is going to be an exciting year for the both of us as well. Nicholas, for those of you who are wondering, he is already one of the leaders within our communities as well. Danny is also saying Happy New Year. A great happy 2021 to you as well. And then Claudia, joining us from YouTube, is saying New Year greetings from HK. Of course, my hometown is Hong Kong. Wishing so many different opportunities to travel, but obviously we won't be able to do that, at least for another several months. We got Franco. It's been a very long time, my friends, saying Happy New Year. So Happy New Year to you, Mr. Franco. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Franco is very talented in terms of web development, in terms of programming, anything technical, and even a cooler dude. So get to know him if you have the opportunity as well. Mr. Rob is saying, if you conceive you can believe. If you can believe, you can achieve. There's always a path to your success. Thank you very much, Mr. Rob. I believe you are also going to be a part of the 300 plus people whom we will be training in just a few days from now. So this is obviously going to be very exciting. I look forward to sharing. I look forward to all the learning that's going to be taking part and all the cool things that are going to be happening as well. We have a Facebook user saying blessing for sure. I was so burned out, and getting burned out happens to the best of us. But 2021 is the time for us to start anew, as I mentioned. And yes, there's going to be a lot of great things to come. Happy New Year, says Claudia. All the best. And we got Danny, whom I cannot highlight, but he has a really cool, I think it's just a little emoji dude saying Happy New Year or New Year, New Me. Yes, absolutely. It's time for us to change. And for Danny, I apologize that I cannot feature your comments. Apparently, Restream doesn't let me do that. So the next time that you send a message that I can highlight, I will definitely do that. Robert Foley is saying, hey, 2021, yes, we are here, and we've been here for the past day and a half already, at least for me. I think it's about 24 hours or so for some of our other friends. And so this is obviously all going to be very exciting. We got Rob saying hi to Rob and Claudia, happy and successful New Year. We got B saying Happy New Year 2021, teacher. Thank you very much. I look forward to sharing more with you as well from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. So I believe that's about around EST time, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, 2020 happened for you about 24 hours ago. So you're still in the honeymoon stage. You're still in that phase. So congratulations. Hope you're, just kind of sucking all that in. Rob is saying LMAO. I really need to get the if you don't know, now you know light made. Yep, you certainly do. Hey, we got Steven joining us from YouTube as well. 2021. Here we go. Very cool. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Steven. And then Robert from YouTube saying adventures, extremes, take out, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. We got Bob saying, Happy New Year, bro. Let your ethics guide you, my man. Thank you very much, Bob. Thank you for all of your kind words. It was great to reconnect with you just a few short weeks ago, and it's always great to talk to you. Hope it's more than just on these live streams, because I think that there's a lot that we can continue to bring together. We got Mao Yisha saying, 新年快乐. Okay, so Happy New Year to you as well. 2021, 希望看见更多你的影片。精明 and Donglik, a little mixture of Cantonese and Mandarin there, because both of my dialects are pretty horrible. So whatever just flows, just kind of flows. But thank you very much to Maisha. A very happy New Year to you as well. Yes, huge motivation for us to be even better as well. Facebook user saying Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. We got Fidelis saying hi, just to say right on. Cheers. Thank you. Joseph saying can't wait for the next course on March for YouTube. Oh, awesome. Very cool. I didn't know that you were going to be a part of it, Joseph, but awesome. Thank you for that. It would be my pleasure to share with you on our YouTube classes. And by the way, if you're interested to learn more about what Joseph is talking about, then I highly recommend that you go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Simon Leung. Maybe subscribe to it, because we're going to give you a lot more content on that, as well as some information about the March course that is coming up. Bob is saying, hey, if you want someone to contribute to your students with some copywriting training, hit me up on FB and I'll put something together for you, bro. Thank you very much, Bob. That is very kind of you. We absolutely would appreciate any type of value and contributions that you would want to put together. I will contact you on Facebook and let's have a chat sometime soon. We got Facebook user saying, what is the StreamYard link again? Knee phone. I'm not sure what you're looking for the StreamYard authentication link. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. However, actually, right now, I am using not StreamYard. I am using Restream. Okay, so you can find out more about Restream at Restream. simonleon.com/restream, and you can actually try that out. So this is not going to be the same as what you might be thinking about in terms of showing your name. This shows up on Restream whenever you might be inside one of our private Facebook groups. So if you happen to be in my mastermind group, for example, for whatever reason, Restream is going to show you as Facebook user. So if you're actually on my page, for example, let me show you really quickly. Like, for example, if you go to facebook.com/the Simon Leung, or facebook.com or youtube.com/Simon Leung, or on Twitter, whichever one of the other platforms or pages, then weirdly enough, your name will show up. Okay, so it's only in the private Facebook group. So I assume that you are inside of our mastermind, and that is why it shows up as Facebook user the way that it does. But no worries if you're there and you can't go anywhere else. The next time this happens, just put your name in parentheses so that I can still address you by name, and that will be all great and dandy. Okay, Robert Foley is saying 5-star stats, and that is all. Okay, and then we have another Facebook user saying new. So regardless, that is just a gist for those of you who are watching us new or on the replay, just a little bit of what we do. As you can see, just a small taste of what has changed. We do want to connect with as many of you as possible. We want to make sure that if you do have questions, you want to engage, you want to interact, this is a big part of me right now that I have done for several months in 2020. And I believe that in 2021 and beyond, the spirit of providing value and sharing is going to continue. Okay, so for those of us who want to be a bigger part of not only this, to be able to learn, but also be able to do a bigger part, be a bigger part of everything that we are doing, then I highly, highly recommend that you, of course, subscribe, like, and follow everything that you see over here. Of course, don't forget that I want to invite you into my mastermind group, which you can find right here, simonleon.com/mastermind. If you're not there already, highly recommend it that you do so, because as you can see, one of our mastermind group buddies, who is Mr. George Williams, he is actually saying hello from inside of our mastermind group, which is why it is showing up as Facebook user. But regardless, George and Rob and Nicholas, they will all tell you that our mastermind group is going to be the place to be in 2021 and beyond, just because we have so many cool things that are going to be happening. So with that, I want to say once again that yes, this is going to be a happy 2021 for any one of us. And if you're going to be with me, you're going to be inside of our masterminds and communities. At least I have a little bit control of what I can do during that part, because this is going to be all very, very exciting for all of us. Now, again, if you don't want to be a part of what we're doing, if you're okay with remaining silent, if you're okay with us not talking, and maybe for whatever reason, if I don't know, it's kind of interesting to me that a lot of people who are no longer friends with me or no longer want to talk to me, they're still friends with me on Facebook. They're still following me on, on Facebook pages and Instagram and Twitter, and subscribing to my YouTube channels. I don't know. Maybe they're stalking so that the moment that I upload any video, they can be the first to give me a dislike or whatever else. So if that's the kind of person that you want to be and continue to be, no hard feelings. Like I said, I've done my part already. It's okay, whatever it is that you want to do. So if you want, you can, of course, still continue to do that. Or if you want to, let's say, go above and beyond, be bigger people than that, then of course, this is our invitation for us to rekindle and do all the cool things. But if not, I still wish the absolute best for you in 2021 and beyond that. So with all of that, I think now is a great time for all of us to finally say goodbye to anybody that doesn't want to be friends with us anymore. It's okay. We're just gonna leave the past in the past. But for those of you who do want to continue in our relationship, this is gonna be something that is very spectacular for all of us. Okay, so I'll see you inside of my mastermind group for those of you who want to continue our conversation just a little bit longer. And for the rest of you, regardless in or out, happy new year, happy 2021. Please stay safe, continue to do good things, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next live show. Have a good one, folks, and we'll see you on the next live show. Take care.